this meeting of the Board of Elections of Moore County to order. Please join me in standing and saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll proceed to the roll call. Please state your name and indicate whether you have any conflict of interest with the matter before us this morning.
Holly Powell, no conflict.
Bob Howell, no conflict.
Antoinette Kelly, no conflict.
Susan T. Adams, no conflict.
Marty, are you there? He can't hear. We can hear him. He did the sign of okay.
I think he said I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
So we'll say Martin Carpenter is present. So we have a quorum. And we await the staff to guide us through the canvassing of the Moore County second election for the Republican Party.
Okay. I didn't, but you know, I want to make sure you understand. Yeah, I get somebody to go a couple.
How many?
She had,
Two? Okay.
is it back in front?
Mhm.
Back in front. Okay. What this sheet is.
I think you need to turn
Oh,
mine.
turn them on.
Turn the volume up.
Well, you know, I kept hearing the children in the background. Okay, hey Marty.
Hey there, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. So I just sent a form to you as well. The paper that you have, it's a vote history of how everyone voted, whether it was absentee, provisional, curbside. It gives you all the details. I'm going to explain. So this is canvassing. So this was my way of trying to put tighter, checks and balances on everything to make sure that our numbers are matching. There's nothing off. Making sure that the board is like looking closer at what we're doing, so that if we catch anything, we're going to catch it before all of this gets to the end. If you look at the
Yeah, I
very,
see it.
huh?
I see it.
Oh, okay, there you go. If you look at the very, very last page, it does a breakdown of the total breakdown of everything that we just did. So you'll see how we did the provisional, which was the 5, how it added on to the absentees as well. You'll see one of the things that I did want to check is that we're going to look at, I'm going to give split up the tapes with the board to check the numbers with the tapes, making sure that if it says Cameron, the Cameron numbers should match this tape, okay? So that's another checks and balance, even though we checked it coming in when the person signed it.
Sure.
But this is also another way for us to make sure that everything is the way that it's supposed to be. Yes, sir.
That sounds great. Could you just remind us what are the two different sources of that tape and these numbers that we're going to compare?
So the DS200, you mean?
If we're comparing two things to ensure that they're the same,
So
I need to know
so
where the,
basically the source is, we were making sure that the thumb drive that came back from the courier was the same that was in the bag. So if the courier bag said, 7 Lakes, the thumb drive or the media stick should have said 7 Lakes. When we uploaded, it should have said 7 Lakes. The tape should say 7 Lakes. The tape data to that data should match to the 7 Lakes. So everything should match. This is just another way to make sure that we caught anything before we finalize, because this is our last catch.
Right.
Because we can do a manual edit to take things out and replace if we need to, right here.
Okay.
Okay, so, I'm gonna split the tapes up, and I'm gonna show where the board she has it written, but I'm gonna also show the board yourself where to find the information as well. So the very bottom is, early voting is the very top, but we're gonna be looking at the second row, which is election day. So I'm gonna give you 3 at first, and I'm gonna come back to it again. That first, I don't know about that. I'll get I might give Ms. Holly to answer that more, because we've done this before. And Miss
Wow.
and Miss Susan, well, you know,
I'm
y'all,
joking.
y'all done this before, so y'all might get a little bit more.
So we're only looking at election day.
Yes, ma'am, so you're gonna be looking at election day, you're gonna, review the tape at the very top to make sure that, you know, it's saying, and it's small print. So
All right, so
now,
there's election.
Robin, you're gonna, yours is combined, so you got 2. So here is your precinct, which is
Pine Bluff.
Mhm. So you're gonna look for Pine Bluff on your paper, you
Not this.
fill out that
Okay.
election day.
Yes.
So you're gonna look for that
Yeah.
PPL, Pine Bluff,
Right.
and make sure that your numbers total.
All right, so that 50 should be
That,
Total paper sheets, right?
for election day,
yes,
and
sir.
that is.
Right.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
So that was good.
because we already like really do a good checks and balance with the provisionals and the absentee. It's just, election day, and I'm gonna figure out how to do early voting too, so that we can really just do a thorough check, and that would be like our canvas, like really checking before we finalize everything, and then if the board's really satisfied with the number, then we will finalize.
No, I was thinking about something else, and I was like, no, these aren't yours to sign. These somebody else's legal room. Right there. I checked.
These are all okay.
Thank you, Bobby.
Okay, I got, you just look good. one so far that doesn't,
Okay.
but,
Oh, Robbins is because Robbins and DHR were combined.
that's what I knew there was something about that.
That's the one that's combined.
So on here, what does it say, 53? So we've got 28 in for Romans and DHL was 54. I'm still missing one.
Mm-hmm. Pardon?
Okay, so I've got that. You've got the tape for Robbins.
Mhm.
All right, so that says, what's that number say, 83?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On these sheets, DHR is 54. Robbins is 28. Now, if there's, do we add the transfer also?
Yes,
Okay, so that's gonna make it work, because
okay.
28,
Somebody
54,
transferred into
and
that.
1, that makes it 83.
Okay, somebody transferred into
Yep.
that precinct. Yes, sir.
All right, good,
Okay.
system works.
That's what we're checking.
Check. That's good. No, I didn't sign anything yet.
No, you don't sign anything.
I know. Okay.
You won't sign anything until after, if the board is, good with that check,
Camera.
that everything is right with that. Then
Forty-seven. And, all these are good. Thank you.
So that's what we're gonna be doing, you know, a check behind us. So it's almost like a triple, double check, or fifth check, I don't know, it's a lot of checks, but
Mhm.
I prefer that,
Oh, yeah.
so that way everything is matching. So like I said, we did the absentee by mail, we know that came out to 48. We know that the provisionals did come out to 5. So we did just check, the tape to know that those numbers are correct for election day,
Mhm.
which would have gave us the total for the in-person transfer and
Oh.
election curbside. So all those, no, not EV, so that just.
Why not early voting?
Not
So-
early voting. So for the early voting, I had a report. But
So should that, election day should be in-person transfer, provisional, and curbside?
there's a,
Okay,
for election day, it'd just be in-person and transfer.
okay, all right.
So if all your numbers were correct on the top, then your in-person and your transfer numbers would be correct. So that makes sense. Because your provisional, and curbside, I'm sorry, so in-person,
That's
transfer, and curbside will all be your numbers.
So I get 1553. And where else should I see 1553? Yep, got it.
Okay, right here.
Great.
And then your total for election day would be sheet that we've sent out before. We sent that out to you, Gary.
Oh, that's, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
so is the board happy with the checks and the balances and the numbers adding up and everything being what it needs to be? Okay.
Mhm. Yes. I
I didn't
I just looked at.
He was so quiet, I he didn't say
Yeah, I
anything.
said, okay.
Marty, are you okay with everything, sir?
Yes,
Okay.
Clearer than I
I
am.
trust everybody.
Well, and like I said, this is how thorough we're gonna be doing it, so everybody can see the numbers now and check out everything. So if the board is, happy with the numbers, everything matching, everything balancing out, I would like for the board to make a motion to finalize the canvas. Once we do that, we'll finalize, and then there's paperwork that the board has to sign that makes this election official, and it will just give me a few minutes to get those printed, and I can have you sign that paper.
All right, is there a motion to approve the canvas?
So moved. Second.
Second,
Thank you.
All
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
right?
And I will get that paperwork for the board.
Thank you.
Next one, I will be back, be able to come up Wednesday morning when I get, back to Lake Tuesday night. So I can come in and finish signing Wednesday morning.
Okay, yes, sir.
Very helpful.
Motion was to accept the results with the numbers and match and balance tapes. Results with the numbers. Matches tapes. Was there anything else on that motion that I don't want to forget? To accept the results with the numbers matching the tapes? Anything else?
Somewhere get the word canvas in there.
Okay.
Um,
To accept the canvas
Yeah.
with the result. Okay.
Canvas results.
Okay. Okay. With the numbers, matches, and tapes. As presented to the BOE.
These two.
Just to let you two know, we haven't talked about this. We will get in it.
Okay.
Well,
I was gonna talk.
there's a whole slew of them.
Right.
That, my suggestion, which we'll talk about, is I'm going to present all of them from where we left off from the beginning in the first primary,
Mhm.
because we ran straight into the second primary, and we didn't have a chance to get it on our slate because we couldn't. So, for her to at least give us, when I give them all in, she'll send them all out.
Mhm.
We as a board need to have a chance to read them.
Right.
And then come back and say yea or nay. Like we have been, but I don't want it to be like, okay, let's just add it to the, agenda.
Well, no,
And
not
we've
that.
got 20 documents to look at and we haven't had a chance to read them. Because there are several, there's more than several.
Mhm.
And,
I was actually wondering about those one earlier today.
It's been a
no,
while.
it's been a while because
Right.
we haven't been able to put them in because of the on the agenda because it's been absentee and you can't put anything else on the agenda. So now we can.
Okay, we
Does
discovered
that
that we
make
can't,
sense?
it does, just with this footnote. If that addition is noticed, this is a recent result we got back from the state. If that's noticed in addition to an agenda for an absentee meeting is noticed appropriately, whether that's 28 or 48 hours in advance,
Mhm.
so that the public knows that that's on the agenda, then we can amend the agenda to add that. So the question that I'll have, and that's, appreciate your bringing us up to date on that. So whether, and I agree that you need to have advance notice to, but, so I'll ask.
Just bring that to me.
So there's 3 pages.
Oh, here's good. Miss Holly, you're looking at what? I'm sorry, I forgot what you're looking at.
The thing we have to sign,
Oh, the thing to sign over.
the final canvas.
Thank you.
Is there more?
Yes, so,
Do we have to make consensus? All in favor? Oh, that was a second. Excuse me. All in favor, say aye. Thank you. We're adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
So what?
Okay, yeah.